Hey yo, what up? It's Don.
Emily here.
We are the Soul Brothers, and we're back up in it with a versus video, of course. What else would it be? No. We got a lot of shit going on, actually. New series and stuff.
Yep.
Okay, anyways, we're going to do the Jordan 30 versus the Kyrie 2.
Yep.
Very interesting.
Very interesting.
Who will win? We'll see. So,
We'll see. Yeah.
I'm going to start out with the Jordan 30. Okay, we have a, with the traction, of course, and we have a fully translucent outsole. The rubber is really thick, and traction was phenomenal.
Yep.
Phenomenal. I actually, the more and more I play in them, I'm loving the traction.
Yep.
I don't really wipe too much at all.
Yeah.
And it doesn't attract too much dust. I would even say that you could play them outdoors, even though we haven't tested them outdoors.
Mm-hmm.
But the grooves are pretty thick. It's not a herringbone pattern; it's some weird whole other pattern, but it works.
Yep. So the Kyrie 2 has a circular pattern. It has a pivot, a really big pivot in the middle of the forefoot area, and it allows you to pivot really easily, and it feels really nice.
Mm-hmm.
The traction is really nice. It's not squeaky. It's not that squeaky, but you do stop really hard and really fast. I heard the translucent outsole wasn't that good, but the ones we used was a solid rubber outsole, and that was really nice. And the outsole curvature, it goes all the way up to the side of the shoe, the traction, the rubber. So when you're doing cuts and crossovers, your foot stays and sticks to the floor, and that feels really nice for me. In the Jordan 30s, it doesn't go all the way, and it just stays like kind of at the bottom. So sometimes I would slip when I'm doing crossover, But which one do you think is better? I think because the Kyrie 2, I don't ever really remember wiping. The Jordan 30, you don't have to wipe that much, but I still remember wiping a good amount,
Right.
Maybe like every 5 to 7 plays, but
yeah, and the Jordans, I don't even really remember wiping.
Yeah.
The same with the Kyries, but so as far as stickiness, they're both like tied to me.
Yeah.
But I think the Kyrie has just a better design.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because the outsole curvature.
The outsole curvature plus the pivot point on the forefoot
feels very good.
It feels very nice.
Very nice.
So I think the Kyries are going to take it. I mean, that's the whole selling point mainly of the shoe to me for Kyries. And I think they nailed it. So we're going to give the win to the Kyrie 2.
Okay.
All right, moving on to the midsole. In the Jordan 30, we have
just Jordan 30, bro.
It's just Jordan 30.
Don't even Kyrie 2.
I'm not even explaining it to you, fools. Just know,
dude, like
that it's the Jordan 30.
Yeah,
which is the same midsole as the 29.
Yeah.
Which everyone likes. I mean, I don't think it's the best midsole, but it's definitely better than solid concrete that they poured into the Kyrie 2.
Yeah, it's a super firm, there's no bounce. You have a lot of responsiveness, but you also have responsiveness in the Jordan 30. But one thing I think the Kyrie 2 does better is heel to toe transition. Because the Jordan 30 is pretty clunky. It's not as clunky as the 29s were, but the Kyrie 2s are
which is
more
weird
fluid.
because that's supposedly one of their strong, the designers, Tinker, I forget what the other dude's name was.
They lied.
We're talking about how they're really focusing on heel to toe transition. But I don't love it.
I mean, like the transition, like from here is good, but when you just hit your heel, it's like really clunky, So and I didn't like that. So
but the Jordan has a zoom unit in the forefoot that you can feel the bounce. It's unlocked zoom. The rest is just a phylon and it's hollowed out in the heel. The Kyrie is just a zoom unit. Where is it?
In the
I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't even know.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
It's somewhere in there, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And the rest is just a phylon. So the win is going to go to the Jordan 30.
The 30.
So we're dead even right now. Moving on to the upper. Okay, the Jordan 30 has some quality materials.
Yep.
The Kyrie, not so much.
Has a hyperfused construction with what was the thing called in the ankle area? What was it called?
It's composite mesh.
Yeah, composite mesh. That felt nice.
That was nice, and it has like the midfoot strap.
Yeah, which was kind of, it helped a little bit with lockdown, but it wasn't very
Yeah,
useful, I guess.
the thick like hyperfuse kind of synthetic materials are kind of becoming a thing of the past,
Yeah.
or just for budget models.
Yeah.
And that is a pretty cheap shoe, so I can understand why they're doing that. But in the Jordan 30, they're pushing the envelope with, the highly, strong and dense performance woven that they're using. It's super thin, but super, super strong, even stronger than the upper of the 29s. And it doesn't start off as soft, but it gets softer once you break it in.
Mm-hmm.
Then they have a knit around the ankle, which is really nice around your ankle. And then even the tongue is knit with some type of monofilament strings in it for support.
Yep.
It's just a really, really nice upper.
Yep. So the win goes to the 30s.
To the 30. Now,
Jordan 30s.
fit, support, and lockdown.
Fit, I think, is it tie? They're both really nice fits.
I would go with a 30.
Really?
Yeah, just because the materials felt better on my foot.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? The Kyrie's fit really good, but it's hyperfuse.
Yeah.
So it's kind of digging a little bit. I mean, once you start to break it in, it kind of goes away, but
yeah,
it's just kind of annoying. So I would give a slight edge to the 30.
For me, it was a tie, but since Don liked the 30s better, we'll put it a win for the 30s.
Okay, support.
A tie?
Yeah, I guess we'll give it a tie.
Yeah, support is tied. The ankle support, they're both very similar.
Yeah.
And then both of the materials have no stretch or give really in it, so you are very supportive.
Yeah, neither of them are like real super highs. They're not really lows. They're kind of mid to high, So, and then lockdown, Jordan 30.
Yeah.
Best lockdown of any shoe I've had.
Yeah. Best heel lockdown ever.
Yeah.
And then since the insole has like a rubber material, your forefoot does not move at all. So lockdown was very, very nice.
Crazy.
Yeah, and also the fit was nice, so that's why the lockdown was
that
nice.
shit, the lockdown is so crazy, you blow your ACL out. If you step too hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
There's no give.
Not saying the Kyries were bad, but...
No. That's how good the 30s are, though.
Yeah.
The Kyries were really good.
Yeah.
So with the edge, we're going to edge the win to the 30. Now, ventilation real quick. The 30 was actually pretty hot for me.
Yeah, the Kyries weren't super hot, but they were a little warm. But I think they were a little cooler than the 30s.
Yeah, me too.
So give the ventilation edge to the Kyrie 2s.
Yeah, which is weird because it's hyperfused, and you would think that would be a little hotter.
Yeah.
But anyways, okay, moving on. Aesthetics. I'll go 30.
30. I mean, I don't know.
With the right colorway, though.
Dude, have you seen Russell Westbrook's PE? Some of them black. They're ugly, dude.
Orange and blue.
What the hell?
I'm not trying to hate on you OKC fans, but man.
That was pretty ugly, But the Kyries, I've never really seen...
Those are dope, too.
Yeah, I've never really seen an ugly colorway. This... I think the actual silhouette of the 30 looks better.
Yeah, me too.
But the colorways that the I don't know. It's whatever.
Who cares? It doesn't even really matter.
Yeah.
We'll tie it up for you guys.
Whatever.
So no one gets mad. Someone gets their panties up in a bunch.
Yeah.
Moving on to durability. That's a tough one.
Yeah.
The rubber's a little softer in the Kyries.
Yeah, so rubber would have to go to 30s, but the upper, I think the Kyries would last a lot longer.
Probably, yeah.
But the 30 seems pretty durable too.
Yeah.
So maybe give it a tie.
Yeah, let's give it a tie.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell, really. Okay, moving on. Price. That's a kind of a big difference. So the Kyries are what, 120?
I don't remember.
They're like
something like that.
They used to be 110 or something. They jumped them up a little bit. So they're like 120, 125.
Yeah.
But the 30s are $200, which is a little bit cheaper than the 29s, but it's still more expensive. But you're getting some of the best technology. So, if I had to pick a shoe, it would hands down be the 30. What about you?
I don't know. I love both.
Well, you gotta pick one.
I love playing the Kyrie 2s because it's just there's really no problems. The traction's amazing. The fit's nice. It's just a cushion. So if I want to go feel very responsive and be very explosive, I wear the Kyrie 2s. The Jordan 30, same thing. But I don't know which one I would go with.
Well, on paper, I think the 30 wins.
Yeah.
Right. So there's that. What we would actually take is I would take the 30. You're pretty much tied or torn.
Yeah, because I didn't love the Jordan 30s as much as he did.
Mm-hmm.
But I really enjoyed both of them. So I'll give it a tie. He'll give it to the 30s.
Right.
The 30s went on paper, but it's more expensive. So you guys pick which one you guys want.
Of course, the choice is yours. Select the categories that are important to you and go from there. We're just trying to give you the most information that we can
to help you guys.
To help you guys make your purchase. Now, if you want to buy either of these shoes, we'll leave the link below if we can find them.
Yep.
And if they're not sold out, I think the colorway we have is sold out.
Yep, hella sold out.
Maybe some places it's not. I don't know. But they have the new the North Carolina colorway for the 30s. It's like a light blue to white.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's it. Jordan 30 took the win. It's a quality shoe. They're both really good shoes. Make the decision. The choice is yours. My name is Don.
Sam Lee here.
We are the Soul Brothers. Later.
Peace.